Planet Dolan.
From licking our entire feet to eating dead skin from our bodies, the Planet Dolan crew reenacts some of the best true stories from our subreddit about our weirdest secrets, part 3. I'm Melissa, and today I'll be your narrator. Number 10 was submitted by Mamgee. Dolan's weirdest secret is that for a long time, he had a weird fetish. Not like a sexual one, just something he couldn't resist doing. Whenever he was alone, Dolan would sit down and lick his entire foot, including his toenails. He has no idea why he enjoyed it, but it just felt right. He had another secret too. Whenever he would hear a farting noise, he would feel awesome. Whatever that means. He stopped indulging in foot licking and fart listening when he got older. Or so he says. Number 9 was submitted by BloomingButtercup 12. When Gurgak was 6 years old, he was fascinated by his shadow and how it moved. He would flail his arms repeatedly, finding it a very fun thing to do. However, one day, he started noticing that his shadow looked like a weird monster, all distorted and evil whenever he moved his body. So, in order to intimidate the shadow monster, Gurgak began farting at it to make fun of it. This became a strange habit, and still to this day, whenever Gurgak sees his shadow anywhere, he will let out a quiet fart in its general direction. Number 8 was submitted by PistolBitch444. When Ramona was in preschool, she was play fighting with her friend. The fight got a little bit out of hand, and she decided to bite her friend's arm. Her friend jumped and yelled, "What the hell is wrong with you?" Ramona had accidentally broken the skin, and her mouth was full of blood. To her surprise, the blood tasted amazing. A teacher came and broke up the fight, and all Ramona could think about for months was how good the blood tasted. She never bit anyone again, but sometimes she thinks about it a little too much. Number 7 was submitted by Shurboto. For some reason, Snoopy's weirdest secret is that she is deathly afraid of stickers. She feels like stickers are some kind of zombie. She hates them with a passion. If she even sees a sticker on anything, she will run away at the fastest speed she can muster. She likens her fear of stickers to demons, torture, acid, a gunshot, a bite from a dog, or any other terrifying feeling. She has no idea where the fear came from, but for her entire life, she has never trusted stickers. If someone showed her a sticker collection, she would pass out from the sheer terror of the sticky collector's items. Number 6 was submitted by Tyrant King 544. When Sidious was born, he had a deformity on his tongue. The doctor told his parents it was harmless extra skin. As he grew, the lump of skin also grew, and now it is as big as his actual tongue. Most people don't know of his deformity, but every now and then, he accidentally reveals it by laughing out loud or yawning, and people can see it inside his mouth. Most people run away in disgust before he can explain that it's just a harmless growth. Doctors told him they could remove it, but it doesn't cause him any pain. Just the occasional freaking people out. Number 5 was submitted by Flashthehedgehog. Spinal Palm's weirdest secret is that sometimes, when he's bored, he likes to suck and chew the end of his shirt. Even if he knew that doing this would leave it completely covered in saliva, he did it regardless. One time, his grandma made hot dogs, and he ate 3. Afterwards, he started sucking his shirt, and he accidentally pulled it so far into his mouth that the shirt touched the back of his throat, and he vomited all over the room. The hot dog bits got everywhere, and he was forced to clean it up. Needless to say, he grew out of the habit that day. Number 4 was submitted by Battylee. Nixium's deepest, darkest secret is from when he was a child. Whenever he was bored, he used to pick his nose and have competitions with the snot in each nostril. First, he would judge each nostril's boogies based on their size, and then, finally, he would flick them both and see which one went the furthest. Every child picked their nose, but Nixium brought in the element of competition. As he got older, he thankfully found better, less disgusting hobbies. Number 3 was submitted by Carlos192238. Animation's secret was from 2nd grade, when she told her teacher that she wanted to go to the bathroom. When she got to the restroom, she was trying her hardest to poop, but nothing was coming out. When she got back to class, she told her teacher that she didn't poop, just peed. Then, after class, she felt an explosion in her underwear and realized she had accidentally pooped her pants. Her father arrived to pick her up and luckily brought a spare change of underpants. It wasn't her proudest moment, but hey, who didn't have a pants accident when they were a kid? Number 2 was submitted by the Gun Hero 256. Hellbent's biggest secret was that when he was a kid, he had a condition that affected his hands. It made his hands have a lot of dry, flaky skin. This wasn't the secret though. The disturbing part was that he actually ate the dead skin from his hands. He tried rubbing lotions on his hands to stop them from being so dry, but nothing worked. Every time he would peel a dead layer of skin from his palms, he'd munch on it like it was a delicious piece of food. Although his hands eventually healed for good, he still misses the tasty flakes. And for number 1, I'm going to tell you guys about a secret that I have. When I was little, I loved Lego and would always be playing with it. But sometimes, when nobody was around, I'd pull the tire off a small Lego wheel piece and chew on it. I didn't intend to eat it or damage it. In fact, I was really careful not to do either of those things. I just really liked the feeling of the way that rubber squished between my teeth and it bounced back. Now, this might be normal if I were a toddler. They would put anything in their mouths. But I was 7 or 8. I remember my dad walking in on me while I was doing it. I just quickly snuck it out of my mouth, wiped off the spit, and hoped he didn't notice what I was doing. I'm fairly sure he didn't notice. Huge thanks for all the folks over on our Planet Dolan subreddit for submitting their stories. We have another question for you. What's the weirdest thing you've ever been asked to do during sex? Let us know on the Reddit page linked below, and you might be featured in a future countdown. See you guys next time.
Interviews. The teacher was describing the proper way to shake someone's hand and kept saying, "In, pump 3 times, and out." Another teacher then popped his head into the classroom and said,
"Stop describing my college life."